The information reaching us right now is that so many foreigners from Sahel are coming into Nigeria and they will be heading to Abuja. In other words, whether they have come or they will be coming, we don't know. But this is what we know, that they will be heading to Abuja. And why are they going to Abuja? Reminding you that since 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago now, we have been reporting about the killings, the insecurity in Abuja, especially the Gwagwalada area, their communities, their bushes. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. I'm making this video in the late hour of Monday, 11th day of August 2025. Okay, if you know any video that is more important than this video in Nigeria, in fact in this week, let me know. I am telling you that this video you're about to watch is the most important video, especially if you are security conscious. Just pay attention. Okay, now a police officer called me today. By the way, this is not the first time. It's not the second time. Many police officers want to see me. Not Nigerian police force officially, but many police personnel, they want to see me. And this is just the one reason why they want to see me. So a police officer called me this evening. He told me that someone forwarded my video to him about 5 days ago. And I tried to ask, which video are you talking about? Because every day I used to make minimum of 3 videos almost every day. He said the video I made about Gwagwalada Abuja, when the residents and the headers signed peace accord. That in that video, the beginning of the video, that I said that I got information or intel that the terrorists are coming from Sahel and they will be heading to Abuja, Gwagwalada to be precise. That Sahara Reporters just published that Gwagwalada people are calling on Senator, Senator, calling on Wike, that the atmosphere in Gwagwalada now is tense because they saw almost 600 bikes everywhere, these people trooping in Gwagwalada as I'm talking to you now, okay? That they said those people are illegal miners. So the reason why the policeman called me is because he wants to know, how do you get your information? But the call ended in fiasco. I recorded it. The call ended in fiasco because what I used to tell them is that how I get the information is important, but it's not too important. Where we're going to start from is if you people can go and petition and make arrests to people who imported terrorists in 2014, 2015, when they were about to remove Jonathan, that these people came to national television to admit that they imported people, which is treasonable offense. If you people are serious about the insecurity in the country, you people should start petition them. So let us know that you people are serious about insecurity. He told me, no, this is not official. I'm calling you because I just want to know. I said, no, sir. No, absolutely no. For the best reason known to me, okay? You can go for training in any school in the world about insecurity and how to track things and how to get information for you yourself to know the same thing that I know. So you can't bully me to get information from me. It won't work like that. So this is the video they are talking about. This is the video I made last 4 days. Just pay attention, listen to it. Then I will go and explain what is going on right now that confirms the information I gave just 5 days ago. Just 5 days I told them that these people are coming. They're already there. The information reaching us right now is that so many foreigners from Sahel are coming into Nigeria and they will be heading to Abuja. In other words, whether they have come or they will be coming, we don't know. But this is what we know, that they will be heading to Abuja. And why are they going to Abuja? Reminding you that since 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago now, we have been reporting about the killings, the insecurity in Abuja, especially the Gwagwalada area, their communities, their bushes, all those areas. Now, these communities have succumbed to pressure. They have succumbed to pressure because of the influence of the ogas at the top. And what have they done? Look at this on the screen. You see what you are seeing? It is called so-called peace accord, peace agreement. They said it is herders and farmers that sign the peace accord. Well, this thing is laughable, you understand. By the way, there is nothing like herders farmers clash. I have said this repeatedly, most of the time. It is just an invasion. People cannot invade your land. They started settling it that it is herders and farmers clash. Whereas people like Igbos who went to Lagos, went to so many places to build something. The lands they use their money to buy, people will chase them out. Nobody will talk about peace agreement. They will say, go to where you are coming from. But foreigners will come from outside the country. They will get into the country, okay? After getting into the country, they will come to your land. They will kill you. They will chase you out. And they will tell you to make agreement with them. This is because there is a religious motivation to it. There is ethnic motivation to it. That these people are Fulanis, we also are Fulanis. We must give them a space because Fulani don't have a land of their own. This has been the narrative right from time. Governor of Bauchi came to Chinese television to make the same statement that they are bringing people from outside the country, Fulanis, that when they come here, they will make sure they invest money in them to make sure they change their culture and so on and so forth. So I saw this article from Sarah Reporters that read that farmers herders signed peace accord in Nigeria's capital after recent clashes and killings. So we see our work is to tell you the truth. We'll tell you what you are supposed to do. We'll tell you what is coming ahead. Now, let me know your mind. Do you know how many peace accords have been signed in Benue? Do you know how many peace accords have been signed in Plateau? Signing peace accord will give these people, opportunity to bring their own people. Then what are they going to be saying now? Yes, we already have a peace agreement. We have right to live in this community. You guys should start coming. They will troop in there. Before you know now, they will still be killing people, doing all sort of things. You will be seeing fight again. After the fight, they will tell them go and do another peace accord. If they were 100 before, that time there will be 500. After the peace accord, there will be 1,000. There will be another clash. After the peace accord, there will be 2,000. They keep on expanding. This is not how to do it. This is not how you see. We all have traveled to so many places that it's not our country. When you get there, you abide by the law of the people who owns the land. Nobody says that you can't travel. Nobody says that you can't move. But this is not the way to go. It's a very dangerous trend. And Abuja will be polluted by terrorists. Mark my word. I am not saying anything, but I'm just telling you, Abuja is about to be polluted by the terrorists. Abuja is about to be polluted by the terrorists. Now, I want you to go back to Benue State and understand how many peace accords they have signed. Go to Plateau, how many peace accords they have signed. This is not going to be, fine with the people as time goes on in the future. All right, this video continues, okay? The video continues, but I have to cut it short for the purpose of the video I am doing. You can go and watch it. Just imagine this video is having only 2,200 views. In fact, that is one of the lowest video view I have on my channel. 2,200 views in 4 days or in 5 days. Do you know why? Nigerians are not ready. They are not interested in security. Imagine someone, go and check my videos, not only this one. I told them about the terrorist movement in Kwara State before Benin Republic blocked their border between Nigeria, that is Kwara State, and Benin Republic. I made the video first. What about Nakurawa terrorists when they came? CDS said they were friendly. I said these are terrorists, they will kill you people unless you are collaborating with them. Many movements of the Boko Haram, even when Boko Haram bought drone, I reported it that these people bought drone. Okay? I reported that these people are getting air defense weapons. I reported it. Go and check my reports, everything I'm saying. Now, last 2 weeks, I reported about the movement of terrorists from Benue State to Enugu. I reported it. The purpose of all this report is not to make you fear. It's not to make you fear, okay? I am just trying to do my best. See, sometimes, if you have the information your politicians have, most top politicians who are responsible, like Governor of Benue State last month here, he said they gather intelligence. A sitting governor said they gather intelligence that people who are sponsoring the killing in Benue are in the House of Senate. Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State said Tinubu's Minister of Defense State is working with the terrorists, the bandits. He said it on national television, so you can go and verify everything I'm saying here. Go and verify what I'm saying. Okay? So I am not quoting sitting governors in Nigeria. Sitting governors. You think a governor will just come and talk on national television anyhow? No, they are saying the reality on ground. So I want people to appreciate the work we do. See, security intelligence gathering is expensive. We know how me, let me not say we. I know how I gather my intelligence. Go and check my videos. Is there anything happening that I have not mentioned in Nigeria? And by the way, it is easier for me because Nigeria is a safe haven for terrorists. Yes, Nigeria is a safe haven for terrorists. Most terrorists operate like this is our home, this is our domain, nothing will happen. They use Telegram. Telegram is easy to track. You can get information what they are talking about. Okay, they can't use Facebook to communicate. They can't use some, all those information because before 5 days, Meta will pick the information and block it. Instagram will pick the information and block it. Messenger will block it. But Telegram will not block it. However, we can see what people don't see anywhere. That is, by the way, now, this is what the article from Sarah Reporters that this policeman just forwarded to me. It says, residents of a community in Gwagwalada area council of the Federal Capital Territory have raised alarm over the influx of hundreds of suspected illegal miners, warning that the development poses a grave security and environmental risk. Let me continue, okay? In video obtained by Sahara Reporters on Monday, many people were seen moving to the location while others were digging the ground with shovel and bagging unidentified materials. A resident who spoke to Sahara Reporters said the situation is unfolding in an area located after Zampo Plaza in Gwagwalada, describing the atmosphere as tense. This is what he said, in quote. We do not know exactly where these people are coming from. Mark the sentence. We do not know where they are coming from. Some claim they are from Zamfara, while others say they are from Niger. They were brought here under the impression that there is a gold deposit in the area, the source said. The presence of the miners has quickly become a menace to the community, with fears mounting over potential criminal activity and the environmental hazard of unregulated mining. Now, I am not disputing the fact that maybe these people came and start mining. Maybe they brought them because they discover minerals, because both Zamfara, everywhere, any place you see terrorist attack, terrorism happening, you know that they have mineral resources there, okay? But the most important thing is that we got the intelligence that these people are coming and they are here. So what they are doing there, no. My work is to feed you with the right information you need to have, okay? Residents said soldiers had been alerted, but expressed concern that the situation was spiraling out of control. And this is what he said. This is a danger to people's life, not just because of the environmental and health part of the activities, but also because the arrival of so many strangers is creating a serious security threat, the source said. So go and read it on Sarah Reporters. Let me stop it here, okay? All right, now, they say children in these areas, part of Abuja, Gwagwalada, where these things are happening, the children are not coming outside again. Children are not coming out outside. They are afraid to come out outside. They are afraid to come out outside. Go and read it on Sarah Reporters. I understand what I'm saying, okay? Anyway, it is what it is. This is where I'm going to stop my videos. I'll be waiting for you on the comment section to let me know what you think about this. I'm a security reporter, conflict and security reporter. I am Okocha Api myself. See you on my next video.